Hey students, I'm going to talk about the daily progress form here. Now this form is designed for you guys to plan out your activities at the beginning of every single day that you come here to the Skill Center, and then it'll allow you to reflect on what you actually accomplished. So we utilize the SMART goals when you're doing this, when you're planning out these activities. And to review that, I don't know if you've heard this before or not, but SMART goals is just an acronym for elements for trying to set up a goal. And one where you need to make it specific for the S, where your goals need to identify exactly what you want to accomplish that particular day. Make certain that it's measurable. That's the M part. So where you can quantify the result. In other words, you want to be able to know whether or not that you hit your goal. And actionable, the A. Every goal, you see, should start with an action word like finish or eliminate, complete, submit, edit, etc., etc. So make it actionable. R stands for realistic. So you want to make certain that your goal is achievable within the time frame that you're working for that particular day. You can stretch yourself, but then you want to also be realistic and be honest. Um, T would be time bound, so you want to break each day down into segments of when you're actually working, so the first hour, first 20 minutes, the full morning or afternoon session, whatever you might be. So make certain that it is time bound so that when you set out your goals or lay out your goals, they're definitely specific, measurable, actionable, realistic, and time bound. So each day that you fill out this form, you're going to receive a point for completing it out and submitting the form. Now, when you submit the form, there's a time and date stamp that I get on my receiving end that validates that you actually did this activity. So that's the good news. The bad news is that if you don't fill out this form, it'll adversely really catch up with you and it can affect your grade. So theoretically, you're going to be getting like 5 points every week for filling out this form. Now, if you're absent or you're ill or you have some type of activity you're doing, that's okay. When you return to school the next day, you can fill out the form, or you can access it from the internet at home. Go ahead and fill it out and just say simply, I had an activity that day, or I was ill that day, whatever. You still get the point. Okay? So just indicate that and let us know exactly what you plan to do, and at the end of the day, you should have a good reflection piece and say exactly what you did complete. So you want to make sure that you fill it out in its entirety every single day. Now make certain that you open it up as soon as you come in. That should be the first thing you do when you come to class. Lay out your goals and then reflect back, and before you actually hit the submit button, evaluate yourself and say, hey, did I actually get done what I thought I was going to get done? And when that comes to me, then we can have a different conversation. We can look at these goals that you've laid out for yourself and see exactly if you're consistent, if your goals, you're meeting those goals, or if we maybe need to adjust those goals and make it more realistic for you. We want you to be able to accomplish your goals and complete this course successfully. And this is just a tool that will help you do that. So make certain you submit them, and I'll be looking forward to meeting with you to discuss them further.